peace, gratitude. Thank you. So I decided to pop up and do a message. Collectively speaking, we're celebrating or acknowledging, or maybe not, talking about a collective thing, the start of a new calendar year. A lot of us know that when it comes to life or however you want to put that, it doesn't happen until the spring. You know what I'm saying? Revitals, when you want to talk about a new cycle or a new year, that wouldn't be until the spring, right? But when it comes to a calendar year, I suppose we could all agree that this is the start of a new calendar year. So it just came to me just to see what I can get when it comes to preparation or to be aware of or whatever is hitting for, to see what is the biggest or what is there again to prepare for when it comes to this calendar year. Okay. And then afterwards, anybody that shows up, and wants a question answered or whatever, I feel like doing that right now too. So you can put a question into any questions that I see in the chat after I'm done, because I don't look at the chat when I'm pulling cards. After I'm done, I'll answer any questions, any personal questions that I see. All right, so let's get into it. I wanted to start out and see what area of life this is going to happen in first. So I got my karma card deck, and let's just see what area of life, when it comes to this calendar year, okay, the biggest thing, most significant, what is to prepare for, or what can we expect for whatever it's hitting for? What area of life is this hitting in? Okay. And I'm getting three. So there may be three big things collectively that's going to happen. But what's showing up right now? I'm getting the big three. So sun, moon, rising, I don't know, big three or whatever big three is. All right. Let's see. All right, so we have the second house that has to deal with personal finances for the most part, royalties, talents, or whatever. That's on the bottom of the deck. But what came out is the fifth house. All right. Black Moon Lilith, when we're talking about energy, is going into Leo very soon. And I was getting a message. Okay, when it comes to people's personal lives, this may be a very difficult time for people. And you know what happens if you have debilitated willpower. Okay, you lose your will to live or whatever the situation is. And I was getting a message about suicide, so be aware. The thing that I was getting: protect your creativity. Again, protect your willpower. Okay, Leo's going to be under attack when it comes to Black Moon Lilith. That's my killer be killed energy. You know what I'm saying? The strongest, most powerful, influence. To me, Black Moon Lilith and energy plays out as a full moon. Like you're gonna get hit to the max capacity or fullness, however you want to put that, with whatever that archetype deals with. And what does Leo deal with? It is children, um, creativity, um, how you will do something. It is about leadership. It is about courageousness. So be aware. Okay. But the area of life that's showing up right now. So the biggest thing right now, this calendar year, is going to be about creativity. Okay. It is going to be about children. All right. Your um, affairs. Okay. It could be romantic affairs. Be aware. Your romantic affairs or your children or something like that, mm, it could debilitate you to a very large degree. But let's see. But I don't know about debilitation just yet. But um, so let's see, when it comes to an archetype, what's going to be played out in the fifth house. Let's just get um, an archetype. What's going to be happening? The characters, right, with the fifth house. What's going to be happening? Oh, we got two. I'm telling you, man, protect your creativity. We have Pisces in the fifth house. That's a Scorpio rising, correct? Protect your creativity. All right. Hidden things. Be aware of hidden enemies. Okay. We have Pisces in the fifth house. Pisces is manifestation. All right. It is creative expression. Be aware of creating a big change with creative expression. Saturn, when is Saturn going into Pisces? I was getting a message around Saturn in Pisces too. It could be a lot of restriction, especially we got a lot of things popping, man. I got to get back into my messages, but I'm not, now Pluto in Aquarius is flashing in my like, especially when it comes to your creative expression on the internets. It could be a lot of restrictions like that because we've moved from like the Motown era or CD era where things were a lot of physical things. Now it's all about the internet, your associations and things like that. So the way that we, even with tarot or whatever we put, the music that we put on YouTube or whatever our creative expression is that we put out on it. I'm getting like, the internet or whatever it is, like it could be a lot of restrictions, a lot of drastic changes around that could be Pluto doesn't necessarily have to be for the worst, but it will change and people typically resist change. So that's how Pluto is considered a malefic energy, even though it's not, it's really not. It's just about transformation and purification. So be aware. Um, the biggest change right now could be restriction on your creative expression. But what else we got here? Aries. Okay, be aware. Aries in the fifth house is a what? Sagittarius rising. I just feel like calling out rising signs. Don't have to be significant, but Aries, this is what I'm going to do. Strong, and they next to me, they neighbors, Pisces and Aries. But overall, the biggest change is about individual artistic expression, is what I'm getting. Okay. And again, who you create with could be your hidden enemy. Pisces is hidden enemies, or deals with, I should say, deals with hidden things, restriction around the psyche or something like that. We do have Aries. This is what we gonna do. All right. We do have Aquarius here. So the biggest thing that I'm getting so far with this calendar year is massive change, restriction around creative expression. Okay, spirituality even. This could be right now, especially listen. Can we talk about it for just a second? Okay? We are all designed to do what we're here to do. Okay, and this is a spiritual experience no matter which way you cut it. All right, some may have more earth than others and may be more connected to materialism, but still, all that aside, is still a soul experience, right? they we It's my personal opinion, okay, that popularity, it's a big hindrance. Okay, one can seek the ego can, we all have an ego. We can seek to have a lot of notoriety, to be connected with something that was the first of something. But for me, that could really keep you trapped. You know what I'm saying? So the point that I'm getting to is that when it comes to spirituality and gurus, teachers of quote unquote spirituality, when a lot of the popular ones are also the ones that are the fakest that you have to watch out for. Listen, okay? And again, we are all designed to do what we're here to do. And when it comes to things that are spiritual in nature, if you want to call yourself a healer, but you don't go the demon world route and get some type of certificate, you're not a psychologist or a therapist or something like that. You just do it because this is what you're here to do. Okay, you're a spiritual teacher. The ones that are out here and popular, but also are demons, okay, and they only do it for their own demonic satisfaction. Of course, since they're fake ass stars, they're spiritual celebrities, they can put a bad name on spirituality. And because of that, the entity, government, however you want to put it, can start to put a lot of restrictions on quote unquote spirituality. And there you go, another freaking square, another trap, okay, on really is free. Okay, I really do feel that too. So because of the ones that are popular and do this for popularity, do this for notoriety, and that's their, desire to do can really fuck the game up when it comes to authentic teachers and what alchemists, if you want to call it healers or whatever, and the government or the entity feeling that they have a right to now regulate it because of spiritual malpractice. Okay. Well, let's see what energy influencing the fifth house. Getting your own desires met in the name of spirituality. Using the name or what it represents. Jupiter. We have Jupiter in Aries right now, right? So that is Jupiter in the fifth house. Like you're I feel like no matter what, the biggest change this year, regardless of hidden enemies, any restrictions around it, if you are yourself and you apply the wisdom that you know about yourself and what you are right now, and you again, strong creative expression, like you will get through it at this time. Okay, you will be quote unquote blessed. Things will expand. Okay, this could be a year of children. Okay, it really Jupiter in the fifth house could denote a lot of children for whatever it's hitting for. Children, a lot of creative expression coming from the youth, children. All right, strong autonomous children here. All right, we got Pluto, we got Neptune. This is giving a strong emphasis on when I see Pluto, I think of Pluto and Capricorn. Neptune is here. We have children with Neptune in Pisces right now. We have Saturn here. Saturn is Aquarius right now. There's a strong influence here on the youth, okay, and creative expression. Aries, Uranus, this could be something that could try to set something up for the children that will have Uranus in or the children that have Uranus in Aries, or the youth that has Uranus in Aries, right? But let's get into it. What change can we what is going to happen? Do I want to do this? Yeah. Okay. Tell me more about the biggest change here this calendar year when it comes to creative expression, the youth, strong influence on the youth here. And it's beneficial. Beneficial changes. Be who you are when it comes to your creative artistic expression, okay? Be who you are when it comes to be childlike with it. Nurture your child's creative artistic expression. It's going to help in the future, okay? Any child. If you don't have a child, somebody else's child, something like that. There's a hidden enemy. You know what? That makes sense why the past week, okay, and it was a strong 3 days where I was getting Whitney Houston's "The Greatest Love of All." I believe the children are our future. Like I kept hearing that over and over for a strong 3 days, okay? But we got the polar bear. That is a matri. This is a card that denotes the matriarch. Okay, so a matriarch is important, or the qualities of a nurturer, a protector. It gives Cancerian for real, able to withstand difficult um environments, climates or whatever the situation is. A hard worker, dedication. There is change coming. Okay, there's trouble here. This is about emotional security. Stay emotionally stable, secure. All right. This is about the heart space. We got the anchor here with the swans. and the Tower. Strong protection around the heart. This is strong fourth house. Fourth house is here too, as far as a protecting the home. Again, your emotional stability, because there is a risk here with trouble. What's the biggest thing this calendar year when it comes to creative expression and children? This is nurturing that. This is protecting the children's creative expression for whatever it's hitting for. All right. These children right now, okay, that have been born, I don't know, past like 13 preteens and children. All right. They haven't had a second Jupiter return. They're not, this is like 18 and younger. Protect their artistic creative expression. Do that yourself. Regardless of the environment, with the restrictions that the environment imposes on them. So this trouble. You know what? I didn't ask a question, but we do have the Queen of Cups. Again, nurturing is very important. Okay, what's leading up to this right now? Let me, because I usually don't do that. I just whatever comes out, I just interpret it, whatever I get. But I do want to ask the question. So, what's going to lead up? What's the like conditions leading up to the situation, aka the past? Okay, what's going on right now, or last year, or the previous years, or whatever? Seven of Wands in reverse. I need to. This is Mars in Leo, and that's strong willpower. Okay, this is about reserving like your own willpower, the way you will do something. Leo is the way you will do something, your creativity. Again, children, it's defending that. It's always been under attack, creative expression or something like that. The way you will do something, you always got to subscribe to somebody else's conditions, but it is about protecting that. We got the Lovers reverse, Four of Wands reverse, Five of Cups, the Empress, strong nurturing again. There's no choice but to do that. We have Mars in Gemini right now. There could be, when Mars goes into Leo, um 4 years. I don't like a year or two. Whenever Mars goes into Leo, could be a significant time to defend creativity, your willpower, being supportive of that when it comes to children. When Mars goes into Leo, maybe even a retrograde period of Mars in Leo, because this is in reverse, defending something the way you will do it, because it's what you believe in. World reverse, Eight of Pentacles. We got King of Wands reverse, Eight of Swords reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse. So eight is for a long time. That's something that denotes for me is like, something happened. It has been going on for a long time. The World reverse. Strong Leo message here. So for a long time, I'm getting creativity, man. The King of Wands is an entity that wants it to do, like they don't care. It's an insatiable type energy. I'm getting a vibe on, you know how like, it's like a factory now. You know how like people's artistic expressions, like it came out when you felt inspired to do them, right? But then, like, say you get signed to do something, you just feel pressure. Like, I'm just going to use like a record label or some kind of deal. Like, okay, we're going to make a deal that every 2 years you're going to produce something, and it's just to keep something going, right? There's a need to defend against that. That's what I feel. World reverse, like it's not going to be progressive, creative. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It just feels like a workhorse. This feels like be aware of just overproducing because somebody is king of what they're saying, like, okay, they're insatiable, whoever it is, the audience is, whoever it is, because Leo is dramatic. It is entertainment. This is a strong message around entertainment. Okay, be aware of getting burnt out. And Eight of Swords in reverse, that it's going to debilitate you and it's regressive. There's a vibe here of, just keeping things the way that they're going, as far as, especially with TikTok. TikTok is the new, Death Row, Sony, whatever records they are. And maybe somebody is authentically aligned with doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it's not authentic to be like a TikTok star, meaning like I just, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a fad type thing, because let's just be real. It's a fad. I always got to keep up with the new trend, always reinvent. There could be an authentic vibe around that, but this is showing up as be aware of giving into that. You just being a workhorse, overproducing, because there's an insatiable vibe here. King of Wands in reverse, and you know it. Okay. We got the Justice card, which is balance. We got partnership here. Death card. There is strong intimacy here. There is partnership. Okay. This is the House of Affairs. There's a balanced partnership. There is shared resources. You know what I'm saying? Be aware, if it's not for you, there is a partnership. That's what's leading up to this. Maybe somebody, be aware, somebody feels like they have to give into something, like they have to do this because, you know, who's gonna help me with this, or I need to balance this out. There is something. So let's see what's gonna, like, why this is happening, or while this is going on this year. What'll be happening this year? So this is what led up to it, okay? Like some type of workhorse type situation. Just, you know, somebody feeling that like they have to defend themselves with keeping up with shit. So what's gonna happen? A strong protector, a nurturer, okay? A nurturer, care. Four of Wands reverse. So it's like a split. So what's going to happen is like it's going to lose its appeal. I don't know. Something looks like fun. Something look like it's like enjoyable. Like it won't be enjoyable anymore. Four of Swords reverse. Lovers reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Temperance reverse. So I feel like the biggest change is like a realization that, I don't want to do this. I can't do this anymore when it comes to artistic. Like this is like music, some type of artistry. I'm getting strong. This is like an entertainer. This is like a vibe around entertainment. Okay, it's already been starting, I guess, with like a Kanye type vibe, like, or a Meek Mill type situation, or whoever, says like we should have our own and I want to do it this way. There's going to be a big change around that this year when it comes to entertainment and artistic expression. Like, I'm not doing that. I can't do it no more. Can't do it no more. It's like a movement or something. Feeling repressed with artistic expression, entertainment. Okay, I've got to do it my way. I need to do what I want to do in order to really feel fulfilled, and in order to expand the way or experience Jupiter, what I want to experience, or something like that. Or, like children, or, this will be children that's like this. Like, like they're not going to do. Summer Walker just popped into my head. Like, I don't know, like something like the music industry makes me depressed, or the business side of this makes me depressed, and I'm not going to do it, or something like that. I don't know. Um, Leo is summer. It could really start like around the real spring, Wheel of Fortune reverse, and something really actually popping off around August. Death card, big change. Yes, it's a decision to do stream card reverse. Strong Leo, strong Leo. Like I'm not fulfilled with this. We got the Four Cups, stream card in reverse. Some type of other decision is going to be made. Some type of communication is going to come out. Gemini, lovers. Maybe some type of communication will come out around Gemini season. A big star. Somebody with strong Leo somewhere could come out and say something about dissatisfaction and they're separating. Seven of Swords reverse, Magician reverse, like they're being manipulated. Like somebody with strong Leo, they're a youthful person. I feel like they're young. They're in their linear age. They're young. Okay, and they're gonna say very influential person, and they are a artist. Okay, and I feel like with music, for the most part, or some other artistic expression, they're going to voice their opinion about separating from being a workhorse, just doing it because, like, I'm not going to be controlled. It's going to make a big change. Okay, they could be like the catalyst, and like some type of, first, what's going to be the result of this? Somebody defending their artistic creative expression. It could have been suicidal. Like your creative expression, your artistry, whatever it is, like your music, your talent, or whatever it is very sacred. It is very personal. And even like I said, with this Black Moon in Black Moon Lilith and Leo influence, somebody could have really saw like the dark side of this. Like, yo, this is this could kill me, or I feel like I gotta kill, meaning not physically, but it's either me or them when it comes to my creative expression, and it's not gonna be me. That's what I feel like. Making a change, their rights to their creative expression, or their right to distribute, to put it out. Aquarius, King of Pentacles. The outcome of this is like maintaining. There's going to be a change in, like royalties, or what they can maintain about themselves, like their money. This could be like I don't know, some child law around entertainment could really change to where, you know, you got to have the child's best interest, or you got to nurture something, because this is their creative expression, this is their money, or something like that. I'm getting youth, man. I feel like they'll maintain more of their own, the fruits of their labor. All right, we got the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, Three of Wands reverse, Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. This is mine. This is my money. This is my truth, or whatever. They're gonna hold back. All right, so I feel like one of the biggest, what's showing up as the biggest change this calendar year is self. When it comes to creative expression, the hidden enemies. Okay, and trying to force me to do it just to do it, to be a workhorse, just to produce. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. and my everything that I get, everything that is comes from that, from my creative expression, like money or whatever it is, that's mine. Big change around entertainment this year, and money, finances, royalties that came from that, to the artist, to the individual, to the creator. Because energetically, there will be changes around that. Saturn and Pisces. Yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be, not to say that it's all going to happen in one year, but this is saying, like, I'm not going to sacrifice. Five of Swords, Hangman reverse, Seven of Swords reverse. So it'll be this really the start of standing up and saying, no, this is mine. Like some real shit. It's going to, from, I feel like a young person, like in age, like younger than 18 or 21, I even, but younger than 18. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. And they're going to have the support of a nurturing person, maybe even their mother or something like that, a matriarch or something like that. But that is going to be the biggest thing this year, or one of the biggest things. Peace. Hi. Have I? Who is Barbara? Boom. Barbara, if you're still here, maybe you'll watch on the replay. But let's see. Let's start off with Barbara Bode. Have I met my kingdom spouse? Okay, whatever kingdom spouse means for Barbara Bode. Have I met? There's somebody there for Barbara Bode. Kingdom spouse. Let's see what we got here. Listen, I should have said it, man. I was getting family. Okay, we got family here. Family, kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, get support. We have observe, we have fear, forgive, appreciate, chaser, inner child. So I feel like a vibe of allowing. Okay, even though it may strongly feel like it, and not to say that it isn't going to be, but be the observer, mostly of your own I don't want to say fears, like your own inhibitions. Like there's a vibe here around projection. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a vibe of just let it be, because it very well could be. But you know what I'm saying? We can put pressure on the other party to really have it be that, and that pressure, people can buckle under pressure. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I feel a progressive, at least 75%, yes. But it feels like be aware of yourself, and even energetically, projecting. It feels like stay centered, stay the observer, okay? Because at the same time, you may not want this, okay? Not to say that they don't want it, but maybe you observe something, or you see something that it's not aligned with it, but it feels like for the most part, yes, it is. But let's see about this family for Barbara Bode. Has Barbara Bode met their kingdom spouse? Observe, allow it to take shape, okay? Now, like two more. This feels very focused on self. Don't let like past experiences put some type of imaginary fears or anything like that because of past experiences. You or them, or whoever this person is, I kind of feel like it's a vibe of you can work through it, but there is something from the past that was very debilitating here. Two of Wands. This feels like an active choice. Maybe it's even both of you. It really feels like a situation to stay open with each other, maybe even about what you observe or something like that. Because with the Sun card reverse and the Three of Swords reverse, to me that, you know, this is some type of past energy, some type of, sadness, maybe even a depression about how something didn't work in the past, and maybe even really wanting this to work on this time with one of the both of you. But with the Two of Wands here, it kind of feels like it could go either way. And not that, it's because of some past situation. So I would say yes, but an honesty or openness needs to, be out there about how some kind of past, maybe even was like a betrayal. I thought that we had a purpose together. It was so happy, and I was so happy, and it just shut down. Okay, there could be a fear around that, like, wow, I feel so good right now, and I'm kind of concerned that it's going to go belly up or something like that. But look, listen, the Lovers card. I know, man. I know what they say about the Lovers card, but this also, again, for the most part, I feel good about this. I really do. I really do. But it has to be transformation. I feel like somebody dealt with, maybe it was you, somebody dealt with a very over controlling entity. Or that could also say, be aware of being over controlling in this situation, like setting timelines. We got to do this by this time, or this is what I expect what will happen by a certain time, and that will let me know that this is something that is going to go the distance. No, okay, say, this is about patience. This is a spiritual connection. It is a strong spiritual connection, but not one without its challenges. This is challenging, okay? Not to say that this ain't la la land love, Piscean love, everything's all good. I feel like for the most part, I gotta be for real, it would come later, because first there's a challenge here to let go of the past and some over controlling ways about that. Somebody was over controlled. They felt debilitated, like they had no willpower to do things that they wanted to do it. And now they feel like they got to be that way now. There's something here about that. But I do feel like this is a strong connection that, you're like friends, you know what I'm saying? Not only lovers, but friends too. With the Three of Cups, you enjoy each other's company, and it feels like that's what that's about this time. Not putting so much pressure on the long term, where there's still to be something worked out about the past, if that makes sense. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. The twin flame journey ain't la la land, because it's two strong, autonomous people. We're our own individuals, and the challenge comes in is in respecting that and allowing us to be like that. And once we really do, ain't it, like, it's how you gonna stop us? How you gonna stop us? We twins, we lovers, whatever, all that. Pisces, hi. What is it? Kate or Pisces? You didn't put a question. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi. Person on your mind gives serious marriage commitment, and I'm waiting for his proposal so I can. Let's see. I'm a Pisces moon, so I get it. I get it. Okay. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? It's like I see, I sense the best in us. This is what it could be. Like, listen, Demon World be destroying Pisces. But let's see. Let's see. For my Pisces friend. Thank you, Robert, for my Pisces friend. All right. Proposal. What do we have here? Creativity, denial. We have romance, unawakened, sacred space, mirroring, marriage, community. Okay. Okay. It's this unawakened and denial. Creativity came out, inspiration, productivity, creation, bring out the greatness within. So first and foremost, I feel the message is around self. I'm not saying Pisces can get real debilitated, man. Pisces can go into a real dark space for whatever it's hitting for. I assume you're a Pisces sun, you know what I'm saying? but Pisces can go to a really dark space. So I feel like because this is for them, not to say that they don't intend to propose to you or they don't have strong feelings about you, but there is some type of shadow work around this connection that somebody may even be. It could be you. It could be you. I'm saying could be them, could be both of you or whatever, because I did see mirroring. You could each have some type of, shadow work to do. And if this feels like a strong message to focus on, getting more into your creative expression. Pisces is the creative expression. It is music, getting back to, staying focused on your soul, you know what I'm saying? And expressing whatever soulfulness means to you or whatever. But let's see about proposal, because it is showing up about some type of shadow work here for one or the both of you. Well, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles moves at their own pace, and that kind of feels like so you're ready, obviously, but this person, one thing I will say, they are moving forward, and it may take, and this could be about linear time because this is Earth. It could be taking a long time. Y'all could have been together for 8 years. We got the Eight of Swords, and it is showing up as some type of mental thing going on for them. Their concern could be, not that they don't want to be with you long term, but for them, like, can I commit? Because Pisces is the ideal. You know what I'm saying? An ideal. You can see this person as their ideal. You know what I'm saying? Pisces could be about putting on the pedestal authentically. Again, I got a Pisces moon, and you could really see the soul of somebody, the best of somebody. But depending on what they feel about themselves, it could put a lot of pressure on somebody, on them. Can I live up to this? In a situation as like that's about a marriage. So I would say yes, this person is moving forward toward that, but they do have their own mental hangups about it with the Eight of Swords. Two of Swords reverse, the World card. I would say it's going to happen, but not to put pressure, because this person they will. I kind of see, yes, they're. Oh, this is the Six of Swords. I don't know why I was. Wow. I was getting the Eight of Swords, but this is the Six of Swords, and this is the Two of Swords reverse, which is the Eight of Swords. I thought this was the Eight of Swords. I feel like yes. I feel ultimately yes. With the World card here, yes. But there is something for this person. We got romance here. There's something here, that this person is working through with their own. You know what I'm saying? It's very personal to them that they're working through, whatever it is. But ultimately, it may not be now, okay? Like, but I feel ultimately if you are willing, and maybe that's why there's a strong emphasis on creativity, so that you don't concern yourself with too much worry about is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Staying given into your own creativity will happen, because we do have the Magician in reverse. So I kind of feel like that's not to say you're manipulative, okay? But like wanting to influence this to happen for you. I feel like it will happen. We do have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords. It is here. All right, Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I do feel family here, but I do feel like for this person, they're working through something personal right now with moving forward. This is going to be like a whole new cycle for this person, for the both of you. And I feel like this person, Knight of Pentacles is my Virgo card. They do pay attention to detail, whether or not this could be a strong mercurial person, meaning like they have a strong they have to work through some mental things first, but ultimately I do feel like it's a progressive yes. It just, it's taking time for this person. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I'm getting romance. I'm getting unwake. There's mirroring. Mirroring is like kind of like a twin, and we have marriage here. Like, didn't I say that already? Community. Maybe you journal a lot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll be helpful for you to do something with writing, right? And make a story or something like this from your experiences. Or when you feel anxious about this, try not to project it, or try not to feel like there's something wrong with you or whatever, and just write it out, or be creative about it, or write a song about it, paint, whatever it is that you do that's creative, just to keep it focused on yourself, because I feel like it's very important that this person, there's something spiritual that this person is working through right now, and I feel like they do know that this is very significant. And I do, Six of Swords is moving on, it's like making amends, moving forward, and I feel like together, you know what I'm saying, just trying not to be too influential about this situation. Hey, cat. All right, sarcastic cat. I'm interested in a guy, but I'm afraid to say anything. Say that, okay? What? But that's just what I say. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Like, it's like, gone are the days, you know what I'm saying? And that, to me, that kind of like it puts pressure. Like, a lot of times, like, listen, regardless of whether we have a penis or a vagina, we all have energy. You know what I'm saying? And say if there's a penis that has a lot of water, okay, or a lot of earth, okay, they can feel a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? That, like, society can put a lot of pressure for us to play into roles. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're the man or you have the penis, you got to make the first move. I know me. All right, coming from somebody that has a lot of masculine, I have 4 planets in Libra. Okay, I have 3 planets in Sagittarius. I'm pretty, I'm gonna come forward. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would say yes. If you know that you are the type of person where you are rather comfortable, or you feel an urge to make the first move, I would. Okay, but let's see. I would. Okay. And that could take the pressure off of them if they're more of a receptive person. Like, they could have a lot of receptive energy within them. Just because they're a man doesn't mean that they always got to be the one to make the first move or show interest or whatever. Wow. Okay, so maybe Pisces is significant, because we just had this for Pisces, and it's creativity. Creativity is also my Leo card. So I would say, yeah, Leo is willpower. Okay, I would say yes. Okay, inspiration. Inspired actions, right? Inspiration, productivity, which talks about movement forward, making a move. We have bring out the greatness in within. Strong, strong Leo message here. I don't know where you have Leo. We got blessings, we got alone, we got fresh start. Maybe the fall is significant, but I would kind of say yes. Maybe there is some type of ego thing, like, they should be the one to approach me. You know what I'm saying? And maybe in most cases that's true. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in most cases that's true. But it kind of feels like, don't let your ego hinder you for whatever it's hitting for from, expressing interest. You don't have to be just bold and be like, yo, you want to go out with me? But, at least show interest that you can, like, you're welcome to pursue me in some shape, form, or fashion. Like that. I would kind of say, yeah. What we got here? 10 of wands. It could be like a lot of pressure. We got blessings. We got blessings after that. I kind of feel like yes. Okay. Fresh start. And there's some hearts in this creativity cup. I feel like, yeah. 5 of Pentacles. I don't know if you work with this person. Magician in reverse. So this is giving me a vibe of maybe you have tried to get them to come towards you in kind of like a abstract kind of way. 7 of Cups reverse. It gives strong attraction. I kind of feel like maybe you did try to put something in there out there, like, you can come toward me, but I kind of feel a little bit something more bold. We got the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if you work together, or there's something here about productivity or family here. But the World card, I kind of feel like, put it out there. Regardless of what the outcome is, there's a strong like eliciting type vibe to maybe even to the point where you or this person somehow feels lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the loop in some way. But I would kind of just throw it out there like some kind of real candid expression or something like that in some way. Yeah, okay, because there is a vibe here of feeling separate. There is some confusion, and again, maybe work and or family could kind of, but you're very attractive. Like whoever's in the receptive part, I feel like this is you, Queen of Wands. This is how you perceive yourself. This is how they perceive you. This is how you're showing up. Attractive, energetic, full of life. Strong Leo, strong Sagittarius. Which I kind of feel like, yeah, go for it. That's what I say. That's what I say. I want to know how it goes. VI is a what's up? I'm going through some heavy transformations right now in my relationship, and they are not positive. But I have to stay focused on my goals. I don't feel I dropped the ball. What you mean? All right, I'm getting strong Capricorn for first and foremost. Let's do it like whatever that means. Capricorn. And they are not positive. Gotta stay focused on your goals. I mean, I hear that. What's going on? What's the message for VI Izzle? What's the message for VI Izzle? Protect your creativity. The message that I was getting just now, all of a sudden just popped in my head. Protect your creativity. I don't know if a massage would do you some good right now. Like, all of a sudden my shoulders feel real tense. Like, hold it. Like, I mean, I can only imagine, like, because this is a relationship, a lot of tense. All right, so the fall is significant. Release, sacred space, fresh start. So I'm not so sure if we got release here. So something is being released, will be released, and we do have fall here. The last fall could be, I mean, we kind of halfway with the fall. So last fall can be significant. Next fall can be significant. Virgo season changes in the air. Your answers around arrive in autumn with release, sacred space, potential. There is a fresh start here. On the way, it kind of feels like on some sort of conscious level, like that's like the major. I feel like going with this one. That's the major kind of like hiccup here, like some type of conscious thing, if that makes sense. Like, because I got, like unawakened. Let's see about this fall. Changes in the air. There's strong earth in this situation. I don't know who it is. Virgo and Capricorn. The reality of the situation is just very different or something like that. Two different perceptions, like wait, what's real or something. I'm getting the vibe of single. Seven of Cups, there is confusion. I feel like it will right now, but it will work itself out by fall. I feel like by fall, because Temperance came out, and that is a card of time. Okay, or Sagittarius season could be very significant, or wherever you have Sagittarius. I do feel like this situation will work itself out. I feel like, regardless of how confusing the situation is right now, for one, for both of you, or whatever, but Nine of Pentacles is my available card, and it's upright. I feel like, stable with yourself, available. Um, this is spiritual balance, like being okay with being kind of like alone. We got Justice here. Again, strong vibe around balance. All right. We got Fortitude in reverse, Eight of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's love there. Like, this doesn't really have anything to do with, like, I don't love you anymore or the love is lost. It's just balance. There's a strong vibe here around balance, around peace, around harmony. And maybe I'm also getting a vibe of maybe this could come back around. But right now, there needs to be individuality, a separation. We do have Ten of Swords, you know? So, yeah, I feel you with the hard situation. But I do feel like time, okay, and the fall is being highlighted here to where I do feel like that's when, this it'll be a sense of, okay, that's behind me now. And there's an availability here. Nine of Pentacles, stability, availability. Um, Around partnership. It could be a business partnership, but with the fortitude, there could have been some. I was like, I don't know, your creativity could have been stifled, like, or this could have been distracting to your creativity. And just right now, the situation, there's a large degree of separation, just so some creativity for, I feel like for you, can balance out like what you feel to do spiritually. Temperature balance needs to be changed around this situation. Yes. Yeah. So I feel like, there's some confusion, all right, around, because this is Venus and Scorpio about, desires. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a right to desire what you want, okay? Value, okay? And Scorpio, maybe even feeling like you can't really share, or this person won't really understand like the depths of what you're going through right now. And maybe they can't. Maybe, again, it's some kind of perception blockage here. But yeah, ultimately, this is about spiritual balance and partnership. All right. But in reality, Nine of Pentacles, there's a strong vibe here around reality too. Virgo, Capricorn, like make it real, not just like what do you call that word? Ethereal or spiritual connection, like a real one too, in the physical. All right, and balance and partnership. All right, that's what I get. Yep. Did I miss any? Oh, that's what I get. So I appreciate y'all for chilling with me and stuff like that. Oh, so my PayPal is like on my, what is it, on my main page. If you go over there and that thing on the right side where it says about or more info or something like that. Like I got my Cash App and my stuff like that. But if you want to, my PayPal is Queen Empress, like the way it's spelled here, 1818. You'll see my pictures up there. Or my Cash App is QWEEN Empress. Is my Cash App. But I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The thumbs up and stuff helps me and stuff like that, and you vibing out, but I surely appreciate it. All right. I'll see y'all later. Thank you. Thank you, VI Izza. I appreciate it. All right, this is dope. All right, I'll see y'all later. Peace.